Ladies and gentlemen, I declare this congregation open. Please be seated.
I call upon our President and Vice-Chancellor, Professor Cara Aitchison, to make the opening address.
Prynhawn da, a chroeso cynnes in ceremony radio. It's our great pleasure to receive students from across Wales and the wider world here today for our graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. And we're delighted that our ceremonies take place this week in a building that's come to symbolise Wales, our nation's culture, and now our hopes for the future. And this is a ceremonial occasion. It's evolved over the university's 157-year history. But it's also a celebratory occasion. And so I encourage you, our graduands, to show your appreciation for your fellow students as they cross the stage by applauding the last as loudly as the first. And when you embarked on your student journey as long ago as 2018 or 2019, none of us could possibly have imagined that by the time we reached this point, we'd be coming towards the end, we hope, of a long and testing global pandemic, but that we'd also now be witness to a war in Europe. You've had the most challenging of journeys, and your time at university, I'm sure, has not been all that you would have wished and hoped for. I'm sure during the last 3 years, you've been at times disappointed, frustrated, and perhaps in those early days of lockdown, quite lonely. But you're here now because you've been successful. You've overcome all of those challenges and obstacles to achieve a successful outcome to your time at Cardiff Metropolitan University. In many cases, that success will have been supported by my colleagues here on the stage and by many of the family and friends in the congregation today, and perhaps even some of those watching online. So I'd ask that at the outset of this ceremony, we just take a moment for us to show our appreciation of you and all that you've achieved in such difficult circumstances, and perhaps also for you to take a moment to show your appreciation of all those who've supported you on your journey to this point today. We're enormously proud of all that you've achieved in such difficult circumstances, and I know that your colleagues, your friends, your families are too, and you should also be very, very proud of yourselves. While the coronavirus pandemic has undoubtedly brought the worst of times, it's also shown the very best of our Cardiff Met community and of our students. Many of you worked in the NHS during the pandemic. You worked in laboratories undertaking PCR tests. You staffed test, trace and protect services. You supported parents with homeschooling, and you delivered sport, health and well-being activities to our schools and our communities. And our staff too responded quickly. They developed and delivered online learning and student support at rapid speed. They created and donated PPE and testing equipment. They hosted Wales National Blood Donor Centre on campus, together with a COVID testing centre to reduce the need for people to visit hospitals. And they managed accommodation and catering on campus for frontline workers who stayed in our student residences and also for many of our students, international students, and care leaver students for whom Cardiff Met became their home during the various lockdowns. And I'm really proud of the way in which our students and our staff lived our university's values as we responded to the challenges of the coronavirus pandemic. So I thank you for your efforts. While we went through the pandemic, your university remained on track. Staff remained busy doing all sorts of things, including many of the huge projects and programs of development that we'd set out for ourselves round about the time you started with us. You're about to be part of our Cardiff Met alumni community, and we want you to feel really proud of your university. So I just want to share with you a few ways in which I think you can feel pride in Cardiff Met and the way in which we've grown, diversified and improved over recent years during your time with us. Our success is evidenced by the awards of the Times and the Sunday Times Welsh University of the Year 2021, and even more recently by the award of the Times Higher Education UK and Ireland University of the Year 2021. Our School of Technologies, launched in 2018, now has over 1,000 students in new accommodation on the Llandaff campus. And our Global Academies, launched in 2020, are delivering cutting-edge research and innovation in health and human performance, in human-centred design, and in food science, safety and security. Open Campus, our initiative to provide sport and physical opportunities to 10,000 students a year and 30 schools across Cardiff, won the Successful School Years Award at the inaugural Purpose Coalition Levelling Up Universities Awards 2022. And this, for many of these 10,000 children, is their first time in attending a university, and we hope that we're raising their aspirations and that once they've got through school, they may well join us as students. Staff and students were involved in the Cardiff Move More strategy, launched last month, with the aim of making Cardiff the best city in the UK and renowned internationally for walking, cycling and physical activity. And this innovative collaboration between Cardiff Council, Cardiff and the Vale Health Board, Public Health Wales and Cardiff Metropolitan University will benefit the health and well-being of our community whilst offering staff and students opportunities for research and for work placements. Staying with physical activity and sport, almost 40 students, staff and alumni of Cardiff Met will represent Wales in 11 sports at the Commonwealth Games that start in Birmingham next week. And we're not just making an impact in Cardiff or in Wales, we're absolutely committed to our global agenda. And Cardiff Met currently offers degrees in 15 countries around the world, where we have over 11,500 students studying for our degrees in 17 partner colleges. As Wales' first designated University of Sanctuary, we're also keen to host academics and students from around the world who've been displaced by war and conflict, and we will continue to support those from Afghanistan, from Ukraine, and from other countries around the globe. And we've recently twinned with Skovoroda National Pedagogic University in Ukraine, one of Ukraine's leading providers of teacher education. And through that partnership, we will support Skovoroda in continuing to provide access to learning and teaching whilst the war is ongoing. And the university is in Kharkiv, which, as you'll be aware, is on the front line in the war zone, and has actually already been subject to missile attacks. So this is a very important initiative for us and for your university. This week, over 5,000 students from the class of 2022 and from over 100 countries will graduate with Cardiff Metropolitan degrees. And I'd like to read that full list of countries, but let me just say it starts with Afghanistan, it ends with Zimbabwe, it includes students from Ukraine and from Russia, and together all of our students and graduates seek to make a difference in the world. We seek to make a difference to peace, prosperity and social justice in Wales, across the UK and all around the globe. And I hope that as you leave here and embark on your next phase of your journey, that too will be your mission. Education is our soft power around the globe. It's our catalyst for economic prosperity, for social mobility, and for cultural cohesion. And as graduates of Cardiff Met, I ask that you continue to be our catalyst for change, that you celebrate our university's values of creativity, diversity, freedom, and innovation, and that you live our behaviours of leadership, trust, courage, and accountability. And your university's motto is, "The most valuable possession is knowledge." And as graduates, you now have that very valuable possession. So as you make your way in the world as our change makers and peace builders, I'm sure you will no doubt continue to encounter obstacles along the way, and there will undoubtedly be further challenges. But each time you reach one of those obstacles or challenges, just stop and remind yourselves, you are part of the outstanding class of 2022, the class that overcame some of the biggest challenges in the most difficult of times. You have the knowledge, you have the skills, you have the experience to achieve your dreams and your ambitions, and also to support those that follow in your footsteps. My colleagues and I are extremely proud of every single one of you and the way in which you've navigated this most challenging of journeys. So I ask that you be proud of yourself and all that you've achieved, and that you really enjoy this day of great ceremony and celebration. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you.
I call upon Professor Julia Longville, Dean of the Cardiff School of Education and Social Policy.
Chancellor, President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the students who have been awarded within the Cardiff School of Education and Social Policy. Dr. Kate North will announce the students who have been awarded the Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Drama and Creative Writing.
Rhiannon Barber. Kim Knowlson. John Allen Powell. Anime Louise Audrey Salvage. Archie Walls. And for the award of BA Honours English and Creative Writing, Rhiannon Louise Cork. Ellie Piper. For the award of BA Honours English and Drama, Megan Hollingsworth. MA Creative Writing, Rose Buck. Laura Cox. Rachel Hartland. Chloe Valentine Sawyers-Rees. MA English Literature and Creative Writing, Bethany Amy Banks. James Dawes.
Rob Taffarelli will announce the students who have been awarded the Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Drama and Media.
Chloe Sinbury. Ryan Worsley. For the award, Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Creative Writing and Media, Emma Evans. Connor Gillar. Gareth Hackney. Alex Hollinghurst. To receive the award for Bachelor of Arts with Honours with English and Media, Yasmin Akhtar. Ellie Good. Laura Hunt. Hadi Islam. Lauren Richards. Sorry. To receive the award for Master of Arts in Specialist Journalism, Lily Hill. Dale Hooper.
Gemma Mitchell will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education Primary.
Eve Abraham. Sanjida Ahmed. Jessica Nicole Ainsley. Caris Allen. Shannon Arnold. Brooke Bailey. Ashley Babato. Josie May Bartlemore. Charlotte Beckett. Shanaz Ahmed. David Thomas Boys. Shona Eileen Boyd. Amy Bray. Sophie Rose Britton. Sophie Grace Berman. Elizabeth Helen Carrington. Grace Tova Cheng. Morgan Elizabeth Ann Christopher. Ethan Michael William Coles. Emma Coomer. Laurie Ann Cooper. Caris Fionn Kopp. Ellie Louise Cordin. Natasha Cowell. Dylan Arthur Anirin Crimmins. Lucy Cross. Ella Cecile Crossman. Ryan Timothy Crowley. Sarah Elizabeth Cunningham. Nicola Catherine Dagg. Meryl Kate Davis. Holly Louise Davis. Liam Edgar Davis. Jessica May Davis. Toby Davis. Philip Lloyd Davis. Rhiannon Dawes. Abby D. Emma Louise Donice. Emma Marie Douglas. And the prize for Excellence in Professional Practice Award for PGC Primary Education goes to Daniel Edwards. Jack Lloyd Elvis. Amy Evans. Charlotte Sophie Evans-Jones. Isabella Fajan. Ashley Farmer. Georgia Finch. Kaylee Melissa Fisher. Ella Rose Fishwick Barker. Rebecca Freeman. Abigail Gallagher. Dana Rhian Geary. Suzanne Geezer. Courtney Lee Goodman. Bethan Sarah Gorman. Emily Gracci Cercioni. Catherine Lee Greenman. Esther Clara Hay. Morgan Hand. Rizma Hanif. Jessica Lee Harder. Lucy Jane Haslam. Zachary Conrad Hazulas. Emily Rachel Helkfist. Caris Higgs. Caitlin Hughes. Lauren May Hunt. Amy Louise Huntley. Emily James. Isabel Ann Imperato. Rhiannon Rebecca James. Lowry Jobsmith. Georgina Mary Johnson. Sasha Courtney Jones. Bethan Jane Jones. Lauren Kelsey Jones. Zoe Lee Young. Chloe Louise Knox. Louise Rhiannon Lawrence. Molly Leah. Lauren Catherine Luciani. Max Manson. Charlotte Louise Marsh. Laura Masocci. Victoria Matthias. Brooke Morgan Maguire. Brianna Alexandra McKinnon. Oliver Jasper McLaughlin. Katie Elizabeth Melvin. Lucy Mills. Emily Rose Milton. William James Morgan. Holly Morgan. Danielle Louise Morgan. Ella Elizabeth Morse. Sophie Owen. Lauren Pardo. Victoria Eva Parker. Anya Patel. Sarah Jane Peake. Joseph Bruce Pierce. Ben Perrins. Nicole Elizabeth Petit. Hannah Megan Phillips. Amy Porter. Edward Philip Price. Lloyd Pugh. Alicia Skye Ramsey. Shannon J. Randall. Adam Brennan Rees. Elizabeth Rosario. Alex Morgan Schwank. Dylan Henry Scotcher. Holly Louise Seabrook. Peter Edmund Seddon. Laura Ann Seymour. Chloe Marie Smith. Caitlin Smith. Charlotte Amy Smith. Hannah Taylor. Emily Vaughan. Leah Marie Veal. Camille August Verhege. Sonia Valisiak. Amy Elizabeth Wall. Cerys Bethan Walsh. Joanna Walters. Caitlin Amy Watts. Megan Amberley Webb. Heavenly White. Kira Williams. Megan Williams. Lauren Woods.
Sioned Dafydd will introduce those students who have been awarded Tar Addysg Gynradd.
Rhiannon Elizabeth Brown. Nia Davis. Llunos Medi Davis. Elin Dawes. Megan Elizabeth Dugdale. Gwennan Mai Evans. Kate Marie Gittings. Lloyd Ieuan Griffiths. Adam Hanford. Delyn Anwen Harris. Maria Haller. Rebecca Louise James. Betsan Alice Jenkins. Neve Ellen Jenkins. Dylan Sean Jones. Ffion Medi Jones. Shannon Harris. Bethan Louise Kembry. Angharad Kibble. Abigail Daisy Lewis. Megan Morris. Hannah Rose Monkley. Kerry Lois Owen. Aled Cellan Bowness Owen. Caryl Parry. Menna Bronwen Phillips. Ac i dderbyn gwobr non-len am y perfformiad academaidd gorau ar draws y cwrs cyfan, Cyfrwng Cymraeg a Saesneg, to receive the non-lane Memorial Award for the best academic profile across the whole course, Bethan Elizabeth Price. Poppy Rivers. Vienna Ray Robinson. Megan Lois Stevens. Erin Lloyd Williams. Anna Fleer Williams. Ac Imogen Elizabeth Young.
Dr. Sue Davis will present the Professional Doctor in Education to Dr. Craig Ellis Howard. Craig sadly passed away in November 2020 after teaching on the PGC Secondary Modern Foreign Languages at the university for 8 years. Having had a distinguished career as a teacher, Craig was an inspirational modern foreign languages and Welsh academic. Craig's family is with us today, and his niece, Kira Rees, will accept the award on behalf of Craig's family. Sue Davis will introduce the award.
Craig's research began in 2015. The focus was on second language pronunciation and its development within the secondary school. His study aimed to develop ITE student teacher self-awareness and confidence through the development of reflective tools such as a language log and the individual pronunciation awareness and development strategy, iPads. His study bridged the gap between academic research and classroom practice. He found many teachers were not prepared or trained to deal with pupil pronunciation in their lessons, and that literature on speech perception and production is rarely cited in teacher-oriented academic journals. Also, many ideas on initial teacher education were inaccessible to those without specialised knowledge of phonetics and academic research, appeared to have been undertaken in laboratory conditions, far removed from the classroom. Craig's research resulted in the development of theoretical and practical knowledge in this area. He gave ITE modern foreign language students and teachers accessible strategies on how to support pronunciation and language learning in the secondary school. In this way, he advanced the current knowledge base in pronunciation awareness and language learning within the PGCE initial teacher education context in Wales and more widely.
Dr. Aylwyn Iafele will present the Honorary Fellowship.
Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor, graduates, distinguished guests and colleagues, I have the honour to present to you the award of Honorary Fellowship of the University, Professor Charlotte Williams, OBE. Charlotte grew up in Llandudno in North Wales to a Welsh-speaking mother and a migrant father from Guyana. She graduated from Bangor University and recently retired as Professor of Social Work and Deputy Dean at Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology in Australia. Charlotte is known for her groundbreaking text, A Tolerant Nation, in which explored ethnic diversity in Wales. Her memoir, Sugar and Slate, about growing up as a child and woman from a mixed-race background in Wales, also won the Wales Book of the Year award in 2003. Charlotte has made numerous appearances on television and radio commenting on multiculturalism in Wales. In 2007, she was awarded an OBE in the Queen's New Year Honours List for services to minority ethnic communities and striving for equal opportunities in Wales. Charlotte stated, "The challenge is to ensure that Black and minority ethnic people have a presence across the new Welsh curriculum so that within all of the areas of learning and experience, we can hear the sound of their voices, know of their experiences, history, and contributions, past and present. Our curriculum in Wales will ultimately be reflective of our common experience of a vibrant, inclusive, multicultural society. We have a rich history in Wales, built on difference and diversity. As part of this, Charlotte was appointed by the Welsh Government to lead a ministerial working group to advise on and improve teaching of themes relating to Black, Asian, and minority ethnic communities' experiences across all aspects of the school curriculum. The groundbreaking report was published in March 2021, with clear recommendations for change, which were upheld by the Welsh Government. The impact of Charlotte's work is clearly visible in the School of Education and Social Policy Strategy Development, where we are striving for equality, racial equity, diversity and inclusion in ITE learning, teaching, research, and workforce. Charlotte has been involved in teaching university students for over 30 years. Her subject expertise is social policy. She is a highly experienced social worker, and in her career, she went on to train social workers and other professionals. Charlotte is certainly a role model for all of our graduates, and indeed all of us here today to aspire to, in ensuring that we proof our personal and professional practice across the country. Charlotte's mission is to make it the right of all learners in Wales to have access to equity, an anti-racist, ambitious education which equips learners to understand and respect their own and each other's histories, cultures, and traditions within our wonderful, diverse Wales. Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor, it is my privilege to present to you Professor Charlotte Williams, OBE, for the award of Honorary Fellowship of Cardiff Metropolitan University. Unfortunately, Professor Charlotte Williams cannot be with us today, but has recorded a message, technology willing.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates and all, I'm delighted to be accepting this Honorary Fellow Award at Cardiff Metropolitan University, and I'm very sorry that I can't be with you in person today, given some quite extraordinary circumstances. I'm proud to say that my entire education, from primary school right through to my PhD, has been within the Welsh education system. Half of my career I spent at Bangor University, and accordingly I've had a long association with Cardiff Metropolitan. Most recently, I've worked with colleagues from the university on educational policy and practice in Wales. In 2020-21, we witnessed the Black Lives Matter campaign following the death of George Floyd. And in that moment, a Welsh student, Angharad Thomas, studying at Manchester University, penned a petition to the Welsh Government arguing for schooling in Wales that better reflects the experiences of Black, Asian and minority ethnic peoples, past and present. And she argued that attention to Black history will build the self-esteem, achievement and progression of students of colour. Not only that it would enhance the education of all pupils in Wales. And that's where I came in. I got the opportunity to lead a group to push forward the new curriculum in that direction. And last November, the Senedd passed legislation making mandatory Black perspectives in the national curriculum, making Wales the first country in the UK to do so. Every child in Wales now has the right to an enriched curriculum. We expect greater representation of teachers from diverse backgrounds in our school experience. And so I've been working with policymakers, with teachers, pupils and other stakeholders to design a curriculum that substantially reflects Wales's global connections, past and present. And it's this piece of work that Cardiff Met is recognising in this award of the Fellowship to me today, and I am delighted. The burden of underconfidence in the academy for so many of us comes not from our individual shortfalls, but from the weight of systemic disadvantage that must change, is changing, and will change. I stand here proud to say that Cardiff Met is demonstrating itself to be an institution willing to recognise and to respond to that reality. Diolch yn fawr.
Oliver will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Art and Design.
Lauren Mary Isabel Braid. Troy Darrell Paul Clark. Caitlin Gigi Davis. Stacey Marie Korsman. Missy Rose Manley. Sophie Ann May. Caitlin Norman. Natalie Bethan Opie. Saraya Rose Paget. Esther Marie Phillips. Ta Kelf a Dilynwch, Libby Hayes. Megan Kate Phillips.
Yu will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Biology with Science.
Rebecca Aubrey. Bridget Edwards. Ashlyn Rose. Heels. Jessica Lindsay House. Rodri David Drellin Lewis. Sean Chloe Metcalf. Paul James Murphy. Kira Ann O'Reilly. Sharu Sharda. To receive the award for the excellence in professional practice of IT Secondary, Mitchell Shield. Fraser James Taylor. Katie Feich. Rosie Ann Williams. To receive the award for PGC Secondary Chemistry with Science, Megan Ann Marie Wookie. To receive the award for Tar Cemeg Gyda Gwythoniaeth, Larry Sean Lewis. To receive the award for PGC Secondary Physics with Science, Paul Amechi. Rosemary Claire Evans. Iman Hark. Lucy Elizabeth Hoskin. Anna Stevens.
Emma Thayer will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education Secondary Drama.
Rebecca Jane Baines. Molly Brickley Clark. Sean Fowler. Beth Greenwood. Ellie Jane John. Abby Jones. Lauren Taylor Perkins. Jessica Shipley. Benjamin Wolverson. And receiving the award for Tar Drama, Kerry Dwen Mercia Jenkins. Bethany Erin Maria Worley Randall.
Rhian Mulligan will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education Secondary English.
Molly Louise Betker.
Chelsea Bristow. Toby Burnett. Emmy Cronin. Nerys Durbin. Mary Green. Alice Henson. Emma Jane Hill. Jamie Martin. Emily McCarthy. Aisha Masia. Eleanor Rourke. Reese Payne. Abby Price. Eleanor Taylor. Caitlin Williams. Olivia Williams. Tar Uwchred Saesneg. Sarah Griffiths. Theon Williams.
Viv John will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education Secondary Geography.
Zoe Louise Adams. Charlotte Elizabeth Brown. Katie Ellen Davis. Isla Jeffries. Oliver Jones. Martin Malakchuk. Jake Richards. Francis Nia Taylor. Poppy Ann Thole. To receive the award of Tar Daearyddiaeth, Rhiannon Lowry Phillips Griffiths. Rhys Rickman. Corey Williams.
Mark Williams will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary History.
Ellie Mae Barber Gresham. Josh Butler. James Rhys Davis. Alex Olivia Griffiths. Benjamin John Owen Ho. Corey Howell. Gemma Elizabeth Morgan. Tegan Clara Caitlin O'Halloran. Cecily Elizabeth Oliver. Rachel Amy Owen. Ellie Joanne Piper. Claire Ellen Purcell. Amy Louise Rees. Bradley James Rowlands. James David Thomas Solway. Lauren Eve Smith. Gregory Gerard Thomas. Hannah Mary Elizabeth Thompson. Leah Kate Williams. And for the Tar Hanes programme, Fionn May Edmonds. Leah Emily Gravel. Charlie Yayan Leah. Dominic Williams.
Jason Davis will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate in Education Secondary Design and Technology.
Georgina Allen. Georgia Cole. Jessica Gwilym. Stephen Lewis. Kerry O'Brien. Sophie Owens. Leila Sama. Ben Shahab. Charlie Watt. To receive the award of Ta Uchrad Dylunio a Technoleg, Gabrielle Cook. Toby Gleave. To receive the award of PGCE Secondary Information Communication Technology and Computing, Daniel Clifford. Ben McMahon.
The Dean's Award is presented to Abigail Palmer Buss in recognition the award is in recognition of the supreme effort Abigail has made to remain on the TAR Cymraeg programme and to graduate today as a secondary Welsh teacher. Abby has always wanted to be a Welsh teacher. It has been her dream since she was a small child. She has a number of conditions that have meant that she has found learning sometimes difficult, but as a result of that, she has been able to take that into her teaching. Abby's mother sadly passed away after a very brief illness. And during this time, Abby decided she would not forget her dream and looked to channel this grief in a positive way. With the support of Abby's tutors and mentors, she managed to pass her placement just months after her mother passed away. Abby's resilience, spirit and determination to follow her dream of being a Welsh teacher never failed, and she exceeded many of the QTS standards expected of a newly qualified teacher. Her mentor in school praised her for the attention she gave to her pupils' well-being. She treated every pupil as an individual, took time to listen to them, and worked hard to ensure that they were equipped to be self-motivated and resilient themselves, as she understands from a personal perspective how difficult that can be. Her positive energy and the impact this had on her pupils and the whole school has resulted in Abby actually securing a job in her placement school. Abby, you should be extremely proud of what you have achieved this year. You are now officially a Welsh teacher, and I'm sure your mum would be immensely proud. Many congratulations. Cameron Stewart will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Mathematics.
Ellie Mae Barnett-Jones. Rebecca Catherine Beach. Katie Ann Daniel. Kitty Ann Evans. Ellie Mae Herring. Ellen Mae Jones. Fionn Jones. Sophie Lloyd. Shung Fong Mo. Liam Mark Vokes. Beth Ann Williams. And to receive the award for Tar Uwcrad Mathemateg, Thomas William Wood.
Kerry Bevan will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary, Modern Foreign Languages.
Rhiannon Ashcroft. Amber Pholisi. Alicia Jane Hobbs. Stacey Elizabeth Hurras. Emily Sian Kinsey. Michaela Cezanne Prendergast. Jack Oliver Thompson. And now, Ta Ieithoedd Tramau Modern, Rhianedd Grieg Gwilym. Lisa Anwen Hughes.
Tom Breeze will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary, Music.
Bethany Durston. Daniel Gurner. Eleanor Hadjilambi. Lowry Joy Howell. Devon Elizabeth Woods. To receive the award of Tar Uwchradd Cerddoriaeth, Nia Bethan Squirrel.
Fiona Heath Diffie will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Physical Education.
Daniel Bennett. Lloyd Burt. Rebecca Chapman. Rhys Daniel Condren. Amy Connolly. Bobby Davis. Adam George Dove. Rhys Christian Evans. Erin May Grech. Ewan Rhys Griffith. And Harrod Jarrett. Christy Ann Jones. Rosie Jones. Morgan Jones. Jack Lyons. Jordan McDonnell. Rebecca Meredith. Jessica Darcy-Neck. Lara Jane Phillips. Travis Gerright Pritchard. Olivia Victoria Roberts. Joe Rowlands. Morgan Lee Thompson. William McKinley Williams. And to receive the award for Tar Uwchradd Addysg, Megan Ann Blake. Sarah Wynne Evans. Maisie Louise Farhay Pennell. Robert Owen Hughes. Sarah Jones. Erin Mai Parry. Jack Phillips. Georgia Louise Rossi. Larry Williams.
Dr Viv John will announce the students who have been awarded the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Religious Education.
Bianca Carpanini. Victoria Rose Goldsack. Eleanor Victoria Hancock. Abigail Jane Padwick Ingham. Amelia Rose Page. Imogen Rawlinson. Lily Tai Cayley. Grace Olivia Thomas. Jessie Jane Wooding. To receive the award of Tar Addysg Grefyddol, Bethan Louise Hocking.
Dr Gina Morgan will announce the students who have been awarded Tysgrif olraddedig mewn addysg uwchradd Gymraeg.
Betsam Alice James. Phoebe Ann Lewis. Abby Palmer Bess. Kate Elizabeth Wills. Laurie Alexandra Brown.
Professor Gary Beecham will announce the Professional Doctor in Education.
This study explored the lived experiences of PGCE students as musicians and beginner secondary music teachers. It used data from interviews with these student teachers as they moved through the university and school experience on their journey to becoming qualified teachers. These students had all done a first degree in music, but their musical background and the styles of music they played was very varied. The study explored the extent to which this affiliation with a particular style of music might influence behaviours and define identities, both as musicians and as teachers. Data from the interview was analysed to explore the potential impact of their musical background on their developing teaching practices in the classroom, particularly in the areas of creativity. The study's findings revealed that learning to teach can have a transformative impact on creativity in teaching in some musicians, particularly those from a classical background. But it also exposed challenges, particularly to the non-classical musicians, whose creative identities seem to regress as they learn to teach. The study makes recommendations to the teacher education community in Wales about how to support beginner secondary music teachers to become creative practitioners in the new curriculum in Wales. For the award of Professional Doctorate in Education, our colleague Viv John.
Congratulations, Dr. Viv John. Would all students from Cardiff School of Education and Social Policy please stand? President and Vice-Chancellor, I call upon you to admit these graduates.
By the authority vested in me by Cardiff Metropolitan University, I admit you to your various awards as indicated in the programme and to all the privileges of those awards. Congratulations to the outstanding class of 2022.
Congratulations to you all. Celebrate with family and friends and enjoy the rest of your day. Graduates, please be seated. The university's Chancellor will now make the final address.
Ladies and gentlemen, and specifically the graduating class of 2022, congratulations on your success. What you've achieved during a particularly difficult period is exceptional, as you've been told already today, but it is all true. The staff and the governing body of the university are immensely proud of you and of your achievements. You are now alumni of and ambassadors for Cardiff Metropolitan University. As a graduate, you are now part of the growing community of Cardiff Met alumni around the world, some 215,000 graduates at the present time. You are starting a new chapter in your life as a Cardiff Met graduate. The university will always be here to support you, and we want to continue to help you to make a success of your life. We offer practical and individual advice on employability and careers to all of our graduates, so please do ask if you require any advice or support. We also offer financial support by discounted fees to those progressing to master's level programs within the university. So please keep in touch, allow us to continue to help you, and let us know about all your successes. We know you will go on to achieve great things in your lives. You, the graduating class of 2022, have acquired an education and a set of professional skills underpinned by values that will enable you to touch the lives of others in your professions and careers as global citizens and with your friends and family. You have the power to do much good with the education you've gained at Cardiff Met and with all you've learned about how to live and work with others by using your talents to help to bring peace and prosperity to the world and to bridge its many sad divisions. In doing so, you will inevitably face new challenges. You face many already, but there will still be a constant need for you to develop and grow so you can reach your full potential at all stages of your life. We will always be here to help you to do the very best that you can. On behalf of us all at the university, We wish you every success for your future as a Cardiff Met graduate. Thank you. Diolch yn fawr.
Ladies and gentlemen, and you, the class of 2022 graduates, boneddigion y boneddigesau, a chi, graddiadigion dywi fi a 22. We hope that this day was worth waiting for and that you have all enjoyed the graduation ceremony. Do continue to celebrate throughout the day and have a safe journey home. Please, can you all stand? And remain standing until the platform party has left the auditorium. I call upon the Chancellor to formally close this ceremony. Diolch yn fawr.